Yo, what up, though? This D 313 in the D podcast. Early morning Sunday. Shout out to everybody that's up early this morning or any day. Any day, early or late, is it still a good day if you're breathing? So before I go into today's video, if you're on any of the social media platforms listening to this and any other installment from 313 in the D, please go ahead and share, like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that old good shit, right? And if not, that's cool. Thanks for tuning in and listening anyway. So, on to the business at hand. I wanted to talk about something that's been bubbling here lately. Hasn't been talked about in a while, at least by me, even though I'm still in the trenches with it. And that's cryptocurrency. Shout out to everybody who rode the wave and hodled, cuddled, held on for dear life with their position. So that's what's up. Shout out to you. So cryptocurrency has been accelerating here in the last, really all year long, but in particularly in the last couple of weeks. We saw at least Bitcoin shoot up a few $1,000s per coin. Um, that's awesome. Again, shout out to everybody that held on, including myself. Because if you did and you bought in, obviously when it was starting to turn down, that you made a couple of coins. No pun intended. Well, every pun intended. You made a couple of coins. So, um, why has it started to grow? Some of that has been due to market stabilization. We've had a lot of lateral movement over the last year, 18 months, where it's just been kind of going up and down and really just moving sideways a little bit. But Facebook, or at least the uh, group, including Facebook, that's going to start the coin, their platform is going to be called Libra. I think that's dope already since I'm a Libra. Shout out to all the October Libras tuning in. Um, is it a traditional cryptocurrency? That's some of the questions. At least one of the questions is being asked right now in the crypto community. Well, they have that answer, but that's some of the questions that one of the questions that at least has been going around when it comes down to new cryptocurrency hitting the market. The people who really know about them and follow them want to know what kind of platform it's going to be based on. And since cryptocurrency is a blockchain, a decentralized blockchain, um, Facebook doesn't fit that traditional. Um, it doesn't hit those markers. It doesn't hit those checkpoints. So, in order to really be a traditional cryptocurrency, you need a few things, several things, in order for that to ring true. One of them is that it must be public. What does that mean? It can't be a private entity in which it can't be uh, looked upon by all. Another one is transparency. In a decentralized market, you can't have one or a group, single group, controlling everything to where you can't see what's going on internally. It has to be neutral, meaning it can't have any allegiances to any one group or person that will thus offset um, the equality of everyone that's participating. And must be borderless, meaning anyone around the world can use the platform. And then also it must be free of censorship. Now that's an important one right there, since we see Facebook going around banning individual users of their platform due to censorship. So that's an interesting point right there in terms of its marketability. So, with that being said, we've had some news come out, mainstream media news, might I add, before I even get into this part of it, that have said a couple things, and I wanted to just touch bases on these things that have been said. So, Bloomberg News came out and said that Facebook, their cryptocurrency, may start a currency war, right? So, just so that everyone knows, um, any cryptocurrency that comes out that has at least is stirring some buzz, may have some high praise based on the technology that's going into the cryptocurrency. What is allowing it to be able to function in the blockchain environment? And that's what you're looking for when it comes down to um, marketability and tangibility. I can tell you right now that's some bullshit. Um, it may, but again, it's always new cryptocurrency that comes out, especially when it's sought after or it's by a major company. Um, you're gonna have that type of talk. CNBC came out and said that it could be faced with regulatory warnings from global central bankers. Again, that's for every single cryptocurrency that comes out, because you have these regulatory committees that have been created simply to monitor and put regulations on cryptocurrency to try and keep the market fair and balanced, right? So those are just two examples on the mainstream media putting fluff out there in advance of all of the non-followers of cryptocurrency. So that by the time you see this news, you're already inundated with a bunch of information that is, in my opinion, just put there to sway you or just deter you long enough to miss the wave. So this brings it home with my original point. Don't miss the wave, because cryptocurrency is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. When you see Facebook jumping into the game, when you see banks jumping into the game, Google jumped into the game a little over a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, with a coin called Ripple. And it's sort of like Facebook, but more so towards bankers, and it is on a centralized platform. So I'll make another video going over the difference between these particular types of blockchain cryptocurrencies. Comment in the sections if you can on other things you may want to hear discussed or going over regarding cryptocurrency. I'll tell you right now, I'm not an expert, so don't take my advice. Do some research, right? Any information that you hear on my platforms will be for you to take the initiative to challenge what I've said, if nothing else, or anyone else that you hear on my platforms, to challenge that and come up with your own decisions based on that. But I will tell you that cryptocurrency is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. And at some point, it's going to give the fiat currency a real run for its money. So, that being said, um, I will have some videos coming up soon this week. I will be posting those on the social media in advance of those coming out. Again, I appreciate everyone that's been supporting. Shout out to the people that have already been supportive on my Patreon page and on my Anchor.fm platform, and have supported with financial donations. I really appreciate that, since I'm just starting out, and I'm already getting some love and support in that way. But to everybody else that's just listening, watching, I appreciate your ears and your eyes and your thoughts. So again, if you want to comment or you have any questions, please do so in the comment sections of any of the platforms that you're currently hearing or seeing this on. With that being said, I'm out. 313 in the D.